Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: Resolving name error in Python, fixing class name not defined. Introduction. When working with Python, encountering a name error can be a common stumbling block, especially when dealing with class definitions. This error typically occurs when you attempt to use a class name that hasn't been defined or is not accessible in the current scope. In this tutorial, we'll explore common scenarios leading to this error and guide you through the process of fixing it with practical examples. Check the class definition. The first step is to ensure that the class you're trying to use is correctly defined. Double-check the class name, its capitalization, and any indentation issues. Here's a simple example. Verify the scope. Make sure that the class definition is within the current scope or imported properly. If the class is defined in a different module, ensure that you import it using the import statement. Namespace issues. Pay attention to the namespace where you are trying to use the class. If the class is defined within a function or another class, it might not be accessible outside that scope. Circular dependencies. If your classes are defined in different modules and there's a circular dependency, it can cause issues. Ensure that your dependencies are structured appropriately to avoid circular imports. Execute order matters. Python executes code from top to bottom. If you're trying to use a class before its definition, move the class definition above the code that uses it. Conclusion. By following these steps and paying attention to class definitions, scope, and namespaces, you can resolve the name error related to class names not being defined in Python. Remember to thoroughly review your code, and if the issue persists, consult Python's error messages and documentation for additional guidance. ChatGPT.